Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. And I'm excited, dude. I got these new controllers, and they are working much better. Like, these controllers actually do what you tell them to do, bro. Hmm. Well, I'm doing good. Dude, I hit the gym, man. I did some college work. And life, you just carry on, bro. Like, I got, like, a pretty bad score on my essay, but I'll carry on. Thank you, thank you. Oh, what important thing did I want to tell you? So, do you want to talk about Star Wars or non-Star Wars? Hey man, it's 3 hours, bro. So, well, I wanted to tell you. Alright, so first off, dude, so you watch Master Uruguay, right? Um, the dude who got canceled hard last year in 2024. So you're a fan of Master Uruguay? Yes, sir, Pharaoh. The good news is he's actually back now. He made this new channel. He's... I mean, dude, what I find funny is he got more canceled. He got more canceled than other people that have done worse stuff, on, like crimes, like the dude who shocked his dog, for example, Sniper Wolf who docked someone. PewDiePie said it too. There were Dr. Disrespect. Do you remember what he did? Yeah, he messaged one some explicit pictures, and people just forget about that, but Master Uruguay says a word, which keep in mind, okay, you may not like the word, that's fine, but to cancel him over that is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, like, it's crazy, man, like, I look at Kai Cenat, like, I Show Speed, he made kids cry in real life, and nobody cares, which is just insane. Long-nosed people. Yeah, no, that's true. Long-nosed people. Yeah, wait, Pharaoh. Yeah? Mm-hmm. And you know what I hate is people say he's a good person, and I'm like, he's not a good person. Like, anyone who makes money off of just being an idiot on YouTube is not like a good person. Like, I'd argue a plumber, just your average everyday plumber, has done more for society than I show speed. And have you seen this? Do you know this YouTuber called Michael Francis? Yeah, do you know him? Aw, dude, you gotta watch him. You'll love him. So he was actually a mob boss, and he was like in the top 50 wanted mob bosses. And then he went to prison and he became Christian, and now he makes YouTube videos about the mob. And he made this video exposing how the long-nosed people basically created American and New York mafia, and how they all control Hollywood. Yeah. Oh, I've heard about it. Is it on the Onion thing? Yeah. Yeah. What the hell? No, I agree, but like you should. But I'll send you this guy. He's pretty good. Yeah. But here's the thing, like, I'll do this guy because he's actually pretty good. Like, you'll like him. He talks a lot about the mafia and stuff. He's a good guy. But here's the thing. Look at the American dream. It's to work hard in your job every day, and maybe one day you can pay down your mortgage at 79, and you'll have a house. Maybe if you work hard 20 hours a day at your job, you can go to Spain for a week. It's like, what type of dream life is that? It's like, you should work to live, not live to work. And they're convincing you that living to work is a dream, are putting overtime hours without pay. Like, no, pay people for their labors. Like, I never got young people who believe that by working hard all day and stuff that they'll be rewarded. Like, hey, if you put in overtime hours, talk good about company, obey the rules, clock in early, then maybe next year your boss can afford a Lamborghini. Like, that's what it is. And you know what I find funny? They have penalties and stuff that can check if you leave work early, but if you go to work early, they don't clock that. So if you arrive 30 minutes early and you work, that they're not even going to pay you for that. Yeah. Damn.
No, I didn't get.
That's basically robbery, dude. Like, I hate how it's like becomes a norm to work without pay. Like, I see people like, oh, when you're on your vacation, might as well do some work. Like, why do some work on your vacation time? Like, it's just so stupid, man. And but the thing is, like, there's this one long nosed people that said it's better to get 1% of everyone else's labor than 100% of yours. Yeah. I mean, I know, dude, here's the funny thing. Do you know, back in the day, America had a lot of mob bosses, and only Al Capone went to prison. Why? Because he didn't pay his taxes, but all the other mob bosses that paid their taxes, they didn't go to prison. And yeah, sure, Al Capone's a bad guy, he deserved that. But what I find funny is that other people were allowed to get away with it as long as they paid their taxes. And if you think about it, for rich people, everything is legal for a price. Like, you literally get a $600 fine. That isn't good. Like, I'm not willing to pay $600. But for a rich person, that's like 10 cents. Like, most people would pay 10 cents to litter. Are there literally lanes where you can't drive in for no reason? For no reason at all, you cannot drive in those lanes. And if you do, you get a fine. So that's basically saying, oh, this lane's only for rich people. Like, how dumb is that? Like, like, like that's just stupid, bro. Well, I agree. Yeah. As a male, you need. Yeah. Yeah, and then they became evil. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, do you know, can I tell you the funny thing is? Years and years ago, shortly before Bezos created Amazon, he actually had a good paying job in a good position, and all his friends, all his family were telling him not to quit his jobs. They're like, Jeff, you have a good job, you're making good money. Even his parents, and they're like, you're gonna ruin your life and just become homeless over this. And he said no, and look at what he became. Oh, and
That's why, like, that's basically why, because stupid politics than just your family and your friends telling you to, let's say, put your dreams aside.
yeah, no, it is.
It's like, don't get me wrong, if you work hard in order for your family, that's something good. But in the end, and in nowadays economy, like nowadays, the like that, not that, in the present economy, you can't just live up for fucking vacation.
No, you can't. And dude, do you know? Can I tell you something? You know about ChatGPT, right?
ChatGPT, yeah, I know.
Dude, do you know how woke it is? So I'm sure you know this, but in both Christianity and Islam, sugar babies, you know what those are, right?
Yep.
Those are sins, obviously, right? Like, let's be honest, like, you're cooked on Judgment Day. And I asked ChatGPT if it's a sin. And it said, I mean, as long as you don't sleep with them, it's not alright. Like, it's totally fine for you to, like, do you know, bro, do you know what Findom is?
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyways, here's before you explain, I just want to tell you. So you and I both know that that's haram jannam, hell. Basically, you're cooked if you do that stuff, male or female, right? ChatGPT said no, it's not that sinful because you're not doing zinna. So as long as you're not doing zinna, it's okay. And it said maybe you have some slight uneasement in the grave. Do you know the punishment of the grave? Well, wait, do you know what that is in Islam, the punishment of the grave?
Wait, can you repeat that again?
The punishment of the grave.
The punishment of the grave?
Yeah, do you know what that is?
No. Elaborate.
Alright, for sure. Okay, so essentially, we believe that when everyone dies and you're buried in your grave, you're not gonna be there sitting still and unconscious. You're not gonna be like numb. You're gonna be in your grave, and angels are gonna come and question you, asking this or that. And if you're good, then your grave is gonna open and become spacious. It's gonna be filled with light, and you're gonna be calm and at peace. If you're bad, the grave is gonna tighten. You're gonna get thirsty. You're gonna get dry and all that stuff. And the thing is, there are levels of punishment. Like someone who is really bad, like Jacob, he is gonna have his grave squeezed tight. He's gonna be thirsty. He's gonna be having snakes and demons haunting him. You get the picture, right? Somebody who's been...
When it comes to Jacob Walker's house, he won't
Yeah, no, he is, but I'm talking like how it is. So essentially, do you get what I'm saying now, like what it is like? And essentially, we believe that animals can hear it, and if you put an animal over the grave of a bad person, they're gonna hear their screams and cries of agony. So that's essentially what it is. And there's different levels. Like somebody who's been good. So it's like, essentially, if you're good, the grave opens up, it becomes spacious with light. If it's bad, it tightens, it goes close, and there's levels of punishment. Some might be like super, super tight and heat. Some might be like just a little bit uneasy. You get the picture. And we believe also if you're good but you've done bad deeds, you might have to go through purification, where it's going to be squeezed for a little bit and hot, but eventually you will be relieved. So, and we believe like that's like the first part of death, so until you wake up till Judgment Day. You get it now, right? Well, anyways, I asked ChatGPT, so what's the punishment for sugar babies and Findom? Not, and it said, well, because they're not doing Zin, it's not that bad. Maybe the grave will be tight for a little bit, but then they'll be relieved. And it said, like, they're not going to go to Genums, they might just be humiliated in front of people. And I thought, dude, even without Zinna, that's still a major. Like, the grave isn't gonna squeeze a little tight for you, like, you're gonna be cooked, like, you're gonna be, like, crushed, it's gonna be heated up, and you're not just gonna waddle into heaven, like, it is just basically lying to you.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of that term, which is called shift.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, ChatGPT does that.
How?
Just by the thing that you told me.
Yeah, do you know what Shirk is?
Know what shift is? They know what shift is, but they are trying to, like, close it down.
I mean, Shirk is worshipping another god.
Isn't shirt, how is it called? For example, I know tattoos are haram in Islam.
Yeah.
And if you say, yeah, but I did, I like, ask somebody like Raja or an imam, and he said it's nothing like, nothing serious. Isn't that bad?
No, Shirk is just worshipping another god, like worshipping Baal or whatever, that's Shirk. No, you're good. But, like, what I found funny is, like, all it basically said was that you'll just feel some slight squeeziness in the punishment to the grave if you do Findom, like, and you're not even gonna go to Zednam. Like, that's just stupid. Like, that's like you asking me, Zap, what happens if I murder? And I say, oh, you'll just have to pay a small fine. Like, you're not just gonna pay a small fine if you commit murder. Do you just see how stupid that is?
That's beyond stupid.
Like, it basically lies, and I know this because a few weeks ago when it was less woke, I asked it and it said, ooh, that it said Vietnam is not good, like, you're gonna be squeezed in the grave, you might go to Jenna for it. And I'm saying, well, it's not that bad, it's just an oopsie daisy slap on the wrist type of thing. Like, no, it's not a slap on the wrist. It's just so stupid, dude.
Yeah.
Hold on, do you want me to message you, like, a more detailed explanation of the grave?
Like that again, thank you.
You're welcome. So, what subjects do you have? What subjects do you have?
What subject?
What?
There's some travel things. You want to discuss travel things?
Oh, if we do it, there are a few things you need to know. One, I'm sure you already know this for the prayer time. Like, I might have to do that. Which I'm sure you know, right?
Of course, I know if you have to pray, then you pray.
Yeah, but the other thing is like, when I use the bathroom, dude, just know, like, my bladder's sensitive. Like, if I hear even the faintest sound when I have to go to the bathroom, like, I can't pee or whatever. So, if we're, like, at a hotel or whatever and I have to go, just be dead silent, pretty much. Don't talk to me, don't make a sound, otherwise I won't be able to use the bathroom. You know, like, I just figured I'd let you know that in case something ever happens. Yeah. Is your bladder sensitive like that?
No.
You're lucky, dude. Like, literally, like, even if you talk nearby, I can't piss, dude.
I mean, even though
Arrow, is there?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Nice. GG's, man. Yeah, oh. Dude, I watched this documentary on Ted Bundy a few weeks ago, and that man is a psychopath. I'm sure you know who Ted Bundy is, right? But dude, let me tell you, like, the stuff I learned in that is sick, dude. Like, near the end of his killing spree, he was just killing for killing. Like, he wasn't even raping. Like, he'd just go and just beat a woman with a bat and leave. Like, that's all he'd do pretty much, yeah? And I was thinking, like, that man had mental issues, dude. Because it's like, he literally, like, just went to this random lady's house and just beat her. I don't know if you know this, but he did what he normally does to a few 12 and 15-year-olds. Oh no, they are, bro. And what I don't get is like why people try to excuse them and say they're mental. I'm like, well, if they are mental and they're killing people, they shouldn't be in society then. Jesus Christ, that's bad. Yeah? Nice. What a bunch of bitches, bro. I know it's people. I mean, I see males do this with females too. Like, there was this one baddie, and she's murdered her boyfriend, and the judge just didn't fine her or even jail her. Like, he just said, "Oopsie daisy, okay." Like, did you hear that case? Where this woman stabbed her boyfriend 100 times and she didn't even go to jail. Yeah, it reminds me of the story I heard where this one lady adopted a baby and it was found that she beat and tortured him and stuff, and she only went to jail for 8 years and was released for good behavior. I'm like, who cares if she behaved good in prison? She beat and killed a 6-month-old baby boy. Like, she shouldn't just be released for good behavior. I mean, the court systems are just so stupid, bro. No, like, you agree with me on that? Oh, yeah. That's good, man. That's good. Oh, I know, dude, like, it's honestly insane, like, how dumb this world is becoming. Like, oh, did you see some of my interactions between me and Sissel T or whatever?
No, since I really don't have that much time.
Oh, you're good.
I have to wake up every day at 5 a.m. and work till 4, not on a week, yes, 4 p.m.
And I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't care.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's good. But like, what was I gonna say? But it's like, you remember the basis of it, right? Where he was, it's like, that dude, like, I see him going around in the finance section, just acting all high and mighty, being like, I'm a finance major or whatever. Hold on, I messaged you screenshots of our interactions. Would you want to have a look at them now?
No, let's see.
I,
You can send them over. You can send them over.
hell yeah.
Wait, did you even send them yet?
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to go brush my teeth, but I can get on my computer and find them and send them to you. And you can take a look at them, and when I return, you can tell me what you think. Does that work?
Yeah.
Just give me 10 minutes, because I have braces, so it takes forever. So I'll send you the screenshot, you can look at them, and then I'll be back. Does that sound good? Yo, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, so I just have a question. Did you see part of my conversation with them?
Yeah, I've seen like the whole summary.
Who do you think's in the right, me or him? Yeah. Oh, why? No, but like, why do you say that I'm in the right?
Because of the knowledge.
Smart. Oh, what is your favorite Star Wars movie?
My favorite, that is a shot in the dark. And I will say, Revenge of the Sith.
Of course. Yeah, it is a good movie. Mine is actually Return of the Jedi for a few reasons. First off, it is a movie that Luke goes from being a young, dumb kid to a wise Jedi Knight. It is a movie where we see the Hudson fall, the Empire fall. Also, there's a certain scene with Leia Organa, if you know what I'm talking about. Also, it is a movie where Vader becomes good and die. And the Ewoks, dude, like, they're just so cute. Like, to me, that's why it's my favorite movie.
The reason Revenge of the Sith is my favorite movie is because first it has some really happy and dense emotional value, like from Anakin turning into Vader to um Palpatine initiating the Order 66 to Padme Amidala dying. Like, this movie is pretty heavy. Plus the legendary and epic duel
Oh, yeah.
against Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I.
Like, Revenge of the Sith is a masterpiece.
Oh, no, it is, dude. I mean, it definitely is the most emotional. And to me, what I kind of like about it is before everything goes bad, everyone's life has peaked. Like, Anakin's marriage with Padme has peaked. Anakin's relationship with Obi-Wan has peaked. Like, everything's just well for most of it, and then the disaster comes. And have you seen the Clone Wars are part of it?
I've seen the majority of it.
Oh, like you actually watched the whole show?
Not the whole, but the majority of what, like, everything that has a canon besides some episodes.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, I hope some of the Clone Wars is canon.
yeah.
What was it again? When Darth Maul got captured,
Oh, yeah.
he like, that was the biggest, that was like the most chilling thing that I've ever witnessed from Star Wars.
Dude, the fear in his voice.
He warned Ahsoka that she should listen to him, she should have, which she should have,
Yeah.
but then she captures him and the fear in his eyes because you're like, we're all going to burn, you're all going to die, you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
That chills down my spine.
I know, dude, the.
When I watched this, when I watched this, I almost started crying
Dude.
because after watching the 6 movies and then Disney swap that has the last 3 parts, it was like,
Yeah. No, dude, I mean, dude, here's the thing.
this has to be canon because otherwise Darth Maul Vader will die and stuff.
Dude, I mean, here's the thing. I like Ahsoka Tano. She's a great character, but her not listening to Maul really pissed me off, dude. Like, Maul is like my favorite character, dude, and she really should have listened to him. And dude, like, the fear Palpatine was able to elect into someone like Darth Maul, I think people really underestimate that. And dude, like I've only seen clips of the Clone Wars. Like I have this CD disc, but it only has the Clone War episode 5. It has the thing with Clovis and like the corrupt long-nosed bankers. And I'm watching currently Jar Jar and Mace Windu on Naboo. And what my least favorite part is when the VOG dies, cause I really like the press. Like, dude, when he died, I was like, no, not the VOG press, dude. Cause like him and Maul to me were like my favorite duo in the Clone Wars, and I just can't imagine being Maul and seeing somebody like the VOG press die for you. Like, dude, like Clone Wars is my favorite era of Star Wars, if I'm gonna be honest, dude.
Yeah, not at all from how that really to
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
that's really like from all the press that was really crappy.
dude. I mean, like the Vosh didn't even want to be evil, dude. Like he was forced to against his will to basically become evil. And Maul was like the only one who cared about him. Asajj and Dooku, I don't care what people say. I like Dooku as a character, however, Dooku was a villain. Like the way he treated Asajj and the Vosh, he was a villain. And Maul was like really the only one who cared about the Vosh. Like you could hear it in his voice. Remember when Obi-Wan cut his arm off? He could have continued that duel, but he just chose to end it because he cared about the Vosh that much.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Dooku, he really wasn't a villain. He was just like Darth Maul, just like Darth Vader, with Anakin Skywalker. They were all good in the end. So, yeah, Darth Maul really got in big and started doing his own stuff, and then eventually the first thing happened. Ahsoka wanted to bring the capture. I mean, he would have been better if he was dead than being captured by Ahsoka.
I mean, here's like the thing, like, we all know dang well Maul could have killed Ahsoka, and what hates me more is even after she was proven wrong, she still refused to cooperate with Maul. Like, okay, at first I can kind of see her not trusting Maul. However, if he proves what you said was right and you still don't trust him, that's on you, dude. Like, that's what really pissed me off, dude, is like when it's like, and that's sort of what ruined Maul's life, dude, because like I hated what Sidious did to him. He just became some old guy living stuck on Malachor, I think. And it's tragic. I mean, I wish him and Vader worked together. Like, Maul and Vader, dude, like, they never came across each other, but if they did, ooh, that would have been fire, dude.
I mean, it's also, like, Maul was also a little bit dumb because he wanted to see Obi-Wan dead.
Yeah, I mean, to me,
He had so much hatred in Obi-Wan, just by seeing him live, he was like completely angry. He was like, have you ever played the Black Ops 2 campaign?
no, I've never played Call of Duty.
You never played Call of Duty?
No?
Wow. I mean, here's the thing, I still have my PlayStation 3, so I have 4 Call of Duty titles on it. The OG Modern Warfare 2, the OG Modern Warfare 3, the Black Ops 1, and the Black Ops 2. And on my PC from Steam, I got all of those parts too. I mean, Black Ops 2 is on a separate account because essentially what I wanted to do is um, I wanted to buy a game key,
Yeah?
which is like a discount, which is like a you go there, you buy it, and they send you a key via email, and you just pass the key
Nice.
Well, anyway, I'm getting off topic now. There was a scene where every time Wood saw, and by the way, spoiler alert, Wood was captured and tortured by, how's it called, by Menendez.
Yeah.
Every time he saw Menendez, he like had hate to, like, he had hatred for this man to death.
Yeah, I mean,
And
yeah.
That's was about.
Dude, to be honest, Maul should have eventually realized after a while that it wasn't Obi-Wan who was the enemy, but it was like Darth Sidious. Really, that's the enemy that ruined his life. And this is perfect. Maul had all the right hatred, however, it was pushed and channeled at the wrong enemy. It should have been pushed at the right enemy. Kind of like how Republicans push their hatred toward the Democrats when it's not the Democrats. It actually reminds me of a story I wanted to tell you. Back when I was in middle school and stuff, and I started seeing the ridiculousness of the Democrat Party, and you know what they do, the transgenders, long-nosed people, the illegal immigrants, all the mask stuff, right? Yeah, I became a full-fledged Republican and thought, man, these Republicans are the smart one. I want to be a Republican. However, as I got older, I realized they're both two sides of the same coin. Like, can I tell you something? Do you like Sydney Sweeney, yes or no?
Sydney Sweeney, yeah, she cooked a Jewish interviewer.
Well, however, here's the thing. She's basically an OnlyFans model making money just for posting hot pictures of herself. And she posted a picture of herself in a bikini with a cross dangling right in between her cleavage. And to me, she's doing the same thing as those OnlyFans model, making a lot of money just for being hot. And I don't know how Republicans don't see that.
Wait, Sydney Sweeney has that OnlyFans?
No, she doesn't have an OnlyFans, but she makes money off of being hot.
She's acting like, oh my god. Well, yeah, in the end, what can I say about Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah.
Well, to get to your first question, how old was I when I found out that they are at the same coin? Well, when I hopped out of being right, because before that I have to mention something. Before that, I'm going to keep that in mind. I have to mention something when it comes to Star Wars.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell something. Well, imagine Maul and Obi-Wan Kenobi both have worked together.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Think about it. And he died shortly before A New Hope, so think if Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, and Luke were in A New Hope. The Empire would have been cooked.
Yeah, the Empire would have been demolished completely, like the Empire would have been turned to dust and ashes.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me tell you how I got into politics. Wait, well, when I was 13, I was a leftist.
Yeah.
Up until my 16th, 17th year, then I was alright. And then Corona struck, which freed me from any political influence. Where I started to, I mean, everything began with, you know what backmasking is?
No?
Backmasking is a technique in music used where if you play the tape or the record backwards, that there are,
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about, yeah.
that's basically called backmasking. And I was like, okay, this really can't be interpretation
Nice, I love that stuff. I love studying the occult, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
And when I like realized multiple things, the last like on, and I'm going to say it, that full on pride, that full on proud conspiracy theorist is when Corona struck. That's where I was spiritually awakened and systematically awakened. That's where I just made college research after research. There was a time where I
No. Yeah, no, it is right. Yeah, that's what I use. Are you serious? Error code. Yo. No, I agree. Like, dude, this stuff, like, yeah, I found this stuff too when I heard this theory, how Andrew Tate, like, was released March 31st, I think, which is the same day that the Matrix movie came out. And I started, like, researching all these conspiracy theories a few years ago when I just started going down and down Bohemian Grove, DuckDuckGo, Soros, the Rothschilds, occultism, and I'm gonna be honest, I read books and I just love studying and learning the occult, dude. And people say, oh my gosh, Sam, you're a Satanist, blah blah blah. I'm like, no, there's a difference between studying and being one. Like, you and I both study long-nosed people. Does that mean me and you are long-nosed people? Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I know people also told the same thing. Like, there is a difference between studying and there is a difference between studying and practicing.
Yeah, like Alistair Crowley is someone who is a practicer. You and I both study it. Yeah, like that's something people. Oh hell, man, dude, do you know that Court of Oryx was the three witches? Yeah. Yeah. Oh hell on a stick. Oh. Oh man, not okay. Now I did it. Racist. Yeah, like, yeah. Like, look at Kanye West, dude. Like, look at what happened to him, dude. Like, you don't like Kanye? Yeah, I mean, who else was it? Shoot, there was
Yes, Kennedy. Like, you know,
Kennedy.
Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Yeah, I know,
But
I know.
he's actually Avicii. Like,
Reagan.
Kanye West, when it comes to Kanye West, yes, I like him, but the problem is, I already knew all of those stuff. I
Yeah,
already
I
knew.
mean, however, Kanye West, like, he woke up and he's like a big musician with millions of followers. That's why I like him, because everybody has their time when they wake up to it. Like, there are people who knew this stuff before you were even born.
Yeah, and, like, a celebrity, a musician, has three stages in his life. The first, because I've noticed a pattern in the music industry.
Yeah,
Have you ever wondered how singers, like, for example, they are starting to sing about
love.
happy things, like how they're happy and stuff like that, but then in the middle comes the satanic stage.
Yeah,
First happiness, second satanic, fourth demonic worshipping, and then the third they are singing about heartbreak and suffering.
yeah.
Did you notice this pattern too?
A little bit. I mean, like, I don't really pay much attention to music. However, music is like the devil's biggest tool from what I've heard. And
Yes.
did you hear, dude, like,
If you use music, like you know XXXTentacion, right?
yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
Alright, so let me tell you. He mentioned something. Before I continue, I'm gonna say this. He mentioned something that has so much value when it comes to music. So, you know that nature has a frequency,
Mhm.
right? With 432 hertz.
Yeah.
And he mentioned that our music is tuned out of its nature, like out of the natural frequency, which means that all the music we are listening, it has been tuned out to 440 hertz.
Yeah, I know. And it's tell you something. You know about Lady Gaga? She made a song called "Just Dance," which my school used to play a lot. And the first part of it sounds normal, and then in the last half of it, it like gets super demonic. That it just sounds like a demonic chant. And I'm like, what is this? Like the first part was "Just Dance, gonna be okay." That record, babe. I said, oh, not too bad of a song. And then it sounds like I was in the middle of a satanic ritual. Like, have you heard "Just Dance" by her?
Have you ever heard Bad Romance by her?
Yeah, like I literally thought like what?
I've had all the Lady Gaga albums when I was
Dude, I
when I
looked
was
her up.
young and stuff.
Yeah, she
But
looks like a
let me tell you
demon.
something. You think that Just Dance is demonic. Wait till you listen to Bad Romance.
I've heard Bad Romance. I know.
Well, my phone died, so I had to resort to going into PlayStation.
Oh, yo, man, you're good, dude. Ah, shoot, what was I gonna tell you? Right as you left, I found out it's prayer time, so I'm gonna have to go pray. So, could you give me like 10 minutes? Oh, yeah, also, when I get back, I want to tell you about this fight I was in a year ago. Like, I forgot. Yeah, but you'll love this story, dude. Like, it was just insane, this fight I was in a year ago. So, we'll catch you in a bit. Yeah.
What do you mean I can? Lynel. Ich wusste es. From by the light. That already, what are you doing? Monkey broken hand. Pray. English wolf spear. Mystique angel. Ace of blades. Knee dashing. Zap. Habe ich schon drin? Nein. Was ist doch wilder Scheiß mit Escapen? better. I can sustain better. I don't need people. You will get bored. Yeah.
Yo, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, Pharaoh. So I want to tell you about this fight. Then I have two places I want to take this conversation. Would you either want to hear the Star Wars analysis I have, or would you want to hear, some stories I have about Muslims I've written into? Which one after the fight? Alright, for sure. Alright, well, let me tell you about this fight. So, in my junior year at the beginning, I met this kid, and I'll make up a name, Mike. And him and I got along like that. We were good friends. We laughed, got along, jumped around. You got the picture, the whole 9 yards. And wait, what is this? I'll do this. And after a while, him and I would playfully physically fight. Like, we wouldn't actually hurt each other, but we'd playfully jab and throw things at each other, right? And I figured, all's well, him and I are friends, right? Anyways, one day, it's a normal day and stuff, and he goes to the bathroom and he comes back. And I see him, so I playfully throw a few jabs at him, right? And all of a sudden, he kicks me hard in the leg. I figure, oh man, he might have made a mistake, stuff happens. I tell him, whoa dude, you almost hurt me. And then he pins me down on this desk and starts dragging me. Then I realize, oh my god, this dude's actually serious about fighting. So I try to gouge his eye out, but I can't. And then he gets me to the floor and is about to hit me when the teacher yanks him off of me. And he says, that's what you get for messing with me. I'm sick of you always messing with me. And I'm so messed up that I leave the class, but I thought, dude, we have playfully fought like this for months, and now you suddenly do this. Like, what the hell, man? Like, what do you think of that?
He's an asshole.
Dude, like, how could you? It's like, if I didn't know you, okay, that's fine. But if we've playfully joked around like that for months, and you do that, that makes no sense at all. Like, why do you think he did that?
Well, I don't know.
But you can admit that was, like, not cool, man.
Maybe the gym inside of him told him, you gotta get it.
Dude, that's what I'm thinking. Like, that has to be a Jin, like, Pharaoh. Imagine, like, Pharaoh, like... No, I'm serious.
Dude, I'm serious too, but I have to laugh because this could even be true.
Yeah, like, Pharaoh, like, imagine if me and you got on a call one day, and out of the blue I just hang up and block you, and you'd be like, what happened? It's like we were, like, literally joking around and all of a sudden blocked. Like, that makes no sense, dude. Like, I'm still pissed off to this day, man. I mean, thank God I wasn't hurt. Like, alhamdulillah, the teacher came and got him off me. But it was so humiliating afterwards, dude. Like, everyone laughed at me, but somehow people forgot in a month, so that was good. Yeah, okay, so, okay, so now you choose. Do you want to hear a Star Wars analysis I have? Or the Muslims in this bad server I was in? It's your call, Pharaoh. Alright, well, first off, we can both agree that the unnecessary, undeserved hate. Like, it was just ridiculous, right?
Which one?
The prequels.
Yep.
But here's the thing. Both Natalie Portman and Hayden Christensen got hate for their roles, right?
Yeah, of course.
However, Hayden Christensen's career was practically destroyed. Natalie Portman was only damaged. Now the question is, what nationality is Natalie Portman from?
Which one?
Do you know?
No.
Do you have your phone on you?
I'm slipstreaming right now.
Alright, hold on. What now? Look up Natalie Portman and just go to the Wikipedia page. What is it? I don't get that reference. No offense.
Lynels.
Yes, sir. That's why. Do you see how smart I am? Dude, I mean, like, dude, dude, a few days ago I recorded the original trilogy, and I expected it might take me a few weeks, but I just finished Return of the Jedi yesterday, and it was, like, so emotional when Vader died. And my dad even watched most of it with me, too. So that was, yeah, like, that George Lucas really made a masterpiece with the original trilogy.
I mean, George Lucas, before selling all the rights to Disney, pieces after masterpieces.
Yeah.
But did you know that actor Hayden Christensen actually was the one who wanted to be the one turning to the dark side?
Well, I wanted to be Anakin, I know that.
They wanted to be not only Anakin but also Vader.
Yeah, I know. He was in the suit, actually. Dude, I mean, I feel so bad from, like, think about it. You grow up on the original trilogies, and now you get to act in the movies, and you're playing, like, Darth Vader, and then all of a sudden your Hollywood career gets destroyed. I,
Hayden Christensen is a Danish guy, he's Scandinavian.
oh, nice. Do you like those Scandinavians?
Wow. Have you ever, and I mean ever, seen Swedish women?
No?
Let me tell you something about them. And to answer your question especially Nordic people, that's why I have long hair.
Nice.
Because since I grew them out, everybody called me a Viking.
Nice. I can see that. Do you know the Bluetooth system was named after Harold Bluetooth?
I know.
Yeah, but like, why was it like? That's what I forget. Like, why was there a Viking system named after Harold Bluetooth?
I think he had a Bluetooth.
Oh, and then they just called it that after him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I have a Bluetooth too.
You do?
Yeah.
Can I see?
Well, no. Because the reason why I have a Bluetooth is because one of my teeth, I mean, right now it's two, but one of my teeth was so badly fucked up they had to do a root canal procedure.
Well, congrats, Pharaoh. You are now officially a Viking.
Yeah. And the filling back in the day, they made back in the day they made those fillings with lead, like this filling was lead infused, which was highly toxic for the human
Body?
system. I would say system because you can touch lead without it damaging your whole body, but it's really bad, and then they switched to a blue material. I mean, some people even got green teeth. I have a blue one.
Nice. And you became a Viking then.
I had to go because
What is this? Okay, that's stupid. No, not you, bro. I was literally jumping up and... Okay, that was just stupid. The game, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. One day I woke up and I felt my tooth completely hurting. Then I took, how is it called, a painkiller,
Uh-huh.
which was the worst idea ever, because instead of like completely neutralizing the pain, it
Yeah.
made it worse, and just because of this one tooth, this one motherfucker, this one son of bitch.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
I've had, like, instead of just the tooth hurting, I was like, my whole body was in pain.
Dude, I'm sorry. Dude, I'm sorry. I mean, if it makes you feel better, dude, like, my bottom 4 teeth, one time, like, all moved, and, like, one was also in the back, one was in the middle, like, they were all crooked, and I had to get these braces, and it was, like, disgusting. Yo, I have a real... Yo, so what do you want to run?
I wouldn't mind doing a raid actual for my life.
Sure, we can run a nightfall.
I don't have to.
Wait, what? We can do it with 2. Just let me switch to my warlock.
Unfortunately don't have PS Plus.
Yeah.
I can with myself.
Oh, Pharaoh, we're on opposite ends of the spectrum.
What do you mean?
Cause remember the first time me and you went to play and do a raid, I ran out of PS Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now you don't have PS Plus, but I do.
Yeah. Where are you from? Where?
Oh, okay. That was weird. Pharaoh, are you? Pharaoh, are you still here? Okay, yeah, that was very, very strange. What else is there to talk about? Let me see. Oh, do you believe that there are real chosen ones out there? You don't believe in that? Nice. I mean, dude, I've watched some of those videos, and what I hate most about them is how they never got to the point. Like, I was curious and decided to watch this one video, and for half an hour the dude was saying, they hid your light. You knew you were meant for something more, but they couldn't see that. God sees something in you that they didn't see. And they were just repeating that over and over and over again. Like, the enemy's trying to hide you, however. You're now in this new season. And they just reworded that for half an hour, and I was like, bro, can I watch a video instead of hearing this blobbling crap? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, like, I believe they exist, however, these YouTube videos are just fake garbage, if I'm being honest. Okay, why did I get an error code? God dang it. So, what do you have to add? I mean, a lot of people do it to cope with their lives. Because I've seen the comments on those videos because I was curious. And these people are like, so-and-so bullied me for XYZ. Like, these people just have miserable lives. And they just want these videos to cope with it. In fact, that reminds me of a video I saw yesterday, dude. So, I was watching, like, movie clips, and I saw this clip where there was, like, some carnival game. And do you know that punching game in the carnival where you have to hit something? Well, some big tough male was there saying, and he told these females, "Oh, you can't beat me. This is so tough, blah blah blah." And I'm sure you know what happened. You know. Yeah, and I thought, what type of garbage is this, bro? Like, that is not realistic. And all the comments are trashing it. They're like, I guarantee you the writers of these shows are just butthurt because some male, like, showed them up. And I was like, that is so true, bro. He shot me between a wall. It's like, the writers of these shows were just butthurt that, like, some male probably was stronger than them. And that was probably just a scenario they made in their head in the shower that they just decided to produce on YouTube. What? Yeah, like, dude, you could tell that this was just something that one of them probably made while in the shower when they were pissed off that they lost arm wrestling. Nice.
If they were the chosen ones, then why did they overlook before?
Oh no, I'm not talking about that, the long nose types of chosen ones. No, I'm talking like about us. What? No, I'm talking about like people chosen by God for a purpose. That type of chosen one. Yeah. He took it away. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, some people want to be enslaved to the system. Because it's like, dude, like these people like college, they were telling me how it's like, if you don't go to college, like your life is gonna be ruined. And like, I hate telling people that if you don't do this or that, your life is ruined. Like, that's just so stupid to me. It's real, yeah. Yeah, no. Dude, like, I swear I see these videos that are like, you don't have to work for wealth anymore. God is gonna give it to you. Just manifest this. Say this code, do this or that, and you'll manifest $10 billion or whatever. I'm like, that's just stupid, dude. Like, I hate these videos. First off, your chant for $10 billion is not gonna work. Second off, I'm pretty sure that's black magic. Thirdly, you're getting rich off of contributing nothing to society. Zero. Like, the only worst thing I can think of than that is Findom. Which, I'm gonna be honest, you're much better off burning your money than doing that. Like, I'm gonna be 100%, I would much rather burn a $100 bill than give $1. What about you? No, I'm talking like... Oh no, I'm talking as if those were your only two options, either burn it or give it to them. That's what I'm saying. Dude, I would, bro. Like, dude, I've experimented with them so much, and they're like, yes, Zap, we're friends. However, you need to make your payment in order to continue talking with me. Like, I'm like, what type of person are you? They're like, oh, I'd love to hear your parody, and then they don't respond, only with, so are you gonna make a payment? I'm like, what is this, dude? Like, what? How? Hey, Pharaoh, do you think you could help me on my war against these people and do that to them? Oh. How did the dread kill me? What? That's so stupid. Anyways, continue. Oh. Oh. Dude, I mean, like, it's like, it's like, they're like, yes, Zap, we'd love to hear your story or your song. I'm like, what do you think? And they're like, when are you gonna make your payment? It's like, it's so obvious they don't even care about you, they just want money. And it's like, I get wanting companionship, but paying for it, they're not being compassionate to you. Like, all they're gonna do is talk about the money and then just ghost you, and people give them their money. Like, if they genuinely were loving and compassionate, but required money, I still wouldn't get it. However, it would be understandable. However, if all they're gonna do is just talk to you about money and then ghost you, why even give it to them? Like, that's what I hate the most of it. Do you get what I mean? It's like, if they're talking to you and being friendly with you, at least you're getting something out of it. But if they're just taking it to you and just ignoring you, like, why even do that? Are you talking about me? I mean, dude, I don't even know why they do that. Hey, Pharaoh, dude, I was in this server. It was like, dude, I've met stuff. It is so horrible, dude. And most of them are not even females. Like, let's be honest, dude. Dude, like, I remember there was one. Each picture I received was like of somebody obviously way different. And then when I asked them, like, me like of, they got pissed and threatened to block me and stuff. I was like, yeah, dude, I caught you 100%. This is more normal. What is, in your opinion, what is the most emotional scene in Star Wars? Yeah. Yeah, I'd rank that up there.
with Anakin, and he says, you were the chosen one, Anakin, that you were going to bring back the Force, not join the Sith, then said at the end before he started,
Yeah, no, that I would have to say when Vader takes off his mask, dude, like, and he dies, like, that is, like, probably the only truly happiest moment in his life. Like, I saw Return of the Jedi yesterday, and you can tell throughout the Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, Vader was starting to get soft and to weaken until at the very end when he reveals there's good in him. Like, he literally is with Darth Sidious and he says, my son, blah blah blah, my son, like, and Sidious even felt that conflict within him. Like, to me that's the most emotional scene. Yeah. Wait, I have a question. Do you believe that Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader are two different people, or do you think it's the same person? Mm-hmm. No, I agree. Like, I don't know, like, why people try to justify it, and that Anakin and Vader are different people. Like, we don't see. Yeah, different consciousness. Yeah. Yeah. His coat. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I saw this quote which is perfectly, not everyone that works with you is your friend Sidious, and not everyone that fights you is your enemy, Obi-Wan. Like, as a kid, I really wasn't a fan of Obi-Wan because he ruined Anakin and Maul, and I didn't think he suffered that much, but now that I'm older, I realized Obi-Wan probably saved the galaxy so much by cutting Anakin up. Like, if you think about it, he definitely saved most of the galaxy from just this reign of terror under Anakin Skywalker. And the other thing is he suffered probably just as much as Anakin. I'm gonna have to go with Anakin, Maul, and Obi-Wan are the characters that have suffered the most in Star Wars. Yeah. He lost the team. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I mean, here's the other thing, like, he also lost the teen, and I don't know if you knew this fact, but remember how when Padawans are young, they're chosen by their masters and stuff? Yeah, Obi-Wan did not have that much force sensitivity. He actually had very low force sensitivity, and nobody really wanted him. Like, they just were like, why is this kid here? Like, nobody really wanted him. And despite this, like, he went on to be one of the most powerful Jedi ever. I'd say, besides Mace Windu, Master Yoda, and Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan is definitely in the top 5 most powerful Jedi. He was the one to defeat Maul twice. He was the one who put a dent in Sidious's plans with Vader, and he defeated Grievous despite him having one of the lowest force sensitivities. And it must have sucked as a kid feeling like nobody wanted you really because your force sensitivity was that low. Yeah. No, only Yoda was Grandmaster. I mean, how do you even... There can only be one Grandmaster. Luke. Yeah. Yeah, Obi-Wan didn't reach Grandmaster, but there can only be one Grandmaster at a time, that's the thing. And Obi-Wan lived alongside, so yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, dude, if you think about it from everyone else's point of view, Luke Skywalker walked into a room alone with Vader and Sidious, and was the only one to walk out of that room alive. Like, think how scary that must be. And Luke was able to, like, walk on lava. He was able to, like, lift up mountains with his telekinesis. And dude, I don't know, he definitely has to have dark side abilities, because I don't know what's the explanation, but you remember at the beginning of Return of the Jedi, he literally uses Force Choke on 2 of Jabba's guards. Yeah. I mean... Yeah. Killing children. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone was. Dude, I mean, can I tell you the funny thing? I don't know if you know this, but Dooku actually hated Anakin because he used a mechanical arm and thought he should only use one arm to fight and be fully organic and considered him a droid. Yeah, Anakin took both of his arms, which I find hands, which I find funny. Yeah. But it worked. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and at the same time, like, it's in their nature. Like, what I like about the Jedi, they have loyalty. The Sith don't, like, they betray each other. And to me, the power-wise, I think the Sith have cooler powers. However, I couldn't imagine not being loyal to your friend. Like, I have too much emotional attachment that I don't think I'd be able to do that. Oh, Tixo. Oh, hey, Tixo, what's up? Yo, Tixo, do you think you would get on and get me a Vosick checkpoint, please? Yo, Pharaoh, Tixo's in the stream. Oh, enjoy me, Tixo. Oh, did you hear what? I won't say it live. What else was I gonna talk about? Oh, do you want to hear some? Oh wait, oh Tixo, I can't play. I'm sorry. It's okay, Tixo. Alright, for sure. Yeah, that's all good, Tixo. Oh, Tixo, did you get my DM? Just check it. Hold on, meanwhile I'm gonna get something up. T, so I'm still here, I'm just looking something up. You check my DM. Hey viewers, what's up? Oh wait, think so. I'm gonna my phone. Cause I cannot read that from my screen. Yeah, wait, just give me a minute to get this up, Tixo, and I'll read that from. You should post some clips so I can see and tell you what's good. Alright, for sure, yeah, I'll find the clips. I'll send you. I'm just gonna have to. Yeah, I could definitely get you that if you want. For sure, man. Yeah, I'll find. Yeah, I've been meaning to do some YouTube work, so I'll find it and I'll send it to you. Yeah, but no, that'll definitely be good. I wish I had a checkpoint now, but yeah, I'll send you some of the clips of what I've been doing. Oh yeah, Teeks, I also made a poll in the server if you want to vote in it. Teeks, why don't you ask in you mean the last Destiny city? To get a checkpoint? Oh, I got banned, Teeks, they banned me from the last Destiny city. So I can't ask people in there. Yeah, no, I'm serious. Dude, do you know how strict those people are with their rules, dude? Like, these people are crazy. Like, it's impossible not to get banned. So I said, you know, I'm gonna just do a ban speed run. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But wait, would you want to vote in my server poll? I make daily polls, so you should check it out. Maybe I can fake a checkpoint and give it to you this week, but I cannot play for now. Maybe. Yeah, that would work. This weekend, yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, that will work. Wait, why can't you play Teak though? Like, I'm just curious. Where is this? Yo, Pharaoh. What's good? So, first off, I want to send you 2 memes, and then after that, I want to continue this conversation and tell you about. Oh, and then I want to tell you about some crazy Muslims I ran into. You're good, Teak, though. I get it, work and life happens. Okay, the second one is super funny, but read them out loud, you'll love them. Oh, the second one is better. Okay, that one is funny. Wait, which one do you think's more funnier, the first or second one? Oh, I'm gonna have to go with the second one. Yeah, wait, hold on. Tixo, you're good with work. I feel you, man. It's okay. Life happens. How old are you, by the way? But, alright, Fair, are you ready to hear some crazy stories? Okay, let me think of a story I have. Oh, so I was in this Muslim server, right? And this dude brings up some sheikh or whatever. I don't know who he is, and I tell the dude, I don't know who this sheikh is. Oh, I got a perfect, great. And he says, let's ban this guy. And I think he's joking, but after a while he's like, no, I'm serious, you should be banned. I'm like, why? And he says, because you don't know about this sheikh, so you should be banned. I'm like, just because I don't know about some random Muslim sheikh, like, that's not bannable behavior. Are you there? Like, what do you think of that? Like that's gotta be the stupidest. Yeah, because it's like, how can you ban someone? It's like, imagine saying you're not an Orthodox Christian because you don't know about one pastor. It's like, that's not bannable. And he was serious about this. And that just is, and that's what pisses me off about people these days, is they have such an uptight image, like. That's like elitism, saying like, oh, I'm better than you because I know about XYZ. It's like just insanity. There was no father, not this again. I mean, have you ever had experience like that with people? Where they were just so elitist against you for not knowing some stuff? Yeah. I mean, one time, yeah, I mean, I remember this one dude argued with me because he was Russian and he didn't know who Joseph Stalin was. He says, there's no need to learn about any point in history other than Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the Sahaba. He says, you don't need to know about American history, you don't need to know about Chinese history. He says, history is irrelevant except for Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the Sahaba. And that's what any good Muslim would study. Everyone else is insignificant. I thought, dude, you really are a special kind of stupid, aren't you? And he was Russian, by the way. And do you think that's dumb? You do? Yeah. I remember a few months ago, my friend told me he found this dropshipping expert who can teach me and him to dropship, and he said, here's my course, guys. And I went to take a look at it, and it was just copied and pasted straight from ChatGPT. Like, he didn't even try to hide it. Are you tired? Yeah. Alright, for sure. But like, what do you think of that, dude? This is how he does it. He just copies and pastes something into ChatGPT. Bro, shouldn't it, like, how dumb do you have to be? It's like, he didn't even try to hide it. Like, that was just... And then when he got called out on it, he got pissed. I don't know, but it's like, at least try to like cover it up. Like, he didn't even try to cover it up. Oh shoot, I died, that sucks. Okay, come on. What? There was still a minute of time left. How do you fail the event when there's still a minute of... What? Pharaoh, you know Archon's Forge, right? I was doing that, and I had over a minute left, and it just failed me. Dude, this is why I don't even like this game, like... It just breaks its own rules, dude. Like, it literally does. Yo, how do you feel about, like, there being, like, spoiled kids and stuff more privileged than you that have more money than you for less work? Like, how does that make you feel? Like, are you mad about it? With me or just in general? Like, so like, just tell me your feelings. Are you okay with it, or are you like pissed off about it? Like, and I'm not talking about spoiled like they're mean and stuff. I mean that just have money to spend without any work. Like, what are your thoughts? Like, are you okay with it, or does it piss you off? Like, which one? Yeah. You're good. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. I mean... I mean... They'll go to Jannam, inshallah. Yeah, I mean, dude, what I hate most is how they brag their money as if it's something they earned. It's like, if you didn't earn something, you cannot brag it. Like, I'd argue a kid who was able to sell some cookies for $10 knows more about making money than you do having $1 million handed to you. Because you actually have to earn it. Oh, and Phil, I want to message you something, keep this conversation private. Can you do that? Alright, I messaged it to you. Yeah, wait, hold on, I'm gonna send you another message. Wait, hold on. Oh, God damn it, bro, I can't spell. Did you see it? Yeah, just message me your response. Really? Hell yeah. Do you want to tell me why? And let's speak in code. Well, here's the idea. Let's just speak like in code words and mundane and stuff. Do you get what I mean? Or like, just tell me like why an 8. Oh, keep in mind she also hates feminism and findom and all that stuff, like with a passion. Even with that first message I sent you? Really, why? You have to keep that in mind too. One day. Like, where would you rate her on the 1 to 10 scale? Are you thinking? What's going on? Oh. I'm sorry. Yeah, but seriously, where would you rate her though with all this stuff? What number, like? You can be honest, I don't care, Pharaoh. Really, even with that first message I told you about? Yeah, she's both of those are the same person. Yeah. Really? Even hating feminism and all that stuff still a 1? And these people. money. Yeah, that I can believe that. You're yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. Hold on, let me tell you another thing though. Alright, Phil, I sent you those messages. Did you see them? Yeah, I mean, like, what do you think of the first net? Yeah, I mean, dude, what sucks, dude, is if it wasn't for that thing, she'd be, like, definitely, like, at least an 8, like, let's be honest, right?
But he was
That, dude, that's what I'd say. That's what I'm saying. It's like, can I tell you the funny thing? I've done an experiment where I've told people part 1 of her, and then I've told people the second part of her, and I didn't let them know it was the same person. The difference is night and day. When I tell them the good parts, right, they go wife her up. They're like, whoever fumbles her is a real idiot. Biggest L of the century if you mess that up, right? And then when I tell people part 2, they're like, stay away from her. Biggest L of the century if you get involved with her. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and I'm thinking in my head, like, this is the same person. Like, I don't know what to do. So that's why I'm seeking clarity. Yeah. I mean, hopefully she change. Do you think the person will change or no? Yeah, I know, cause like it kind of sucks. Like, let's be honest, like Farrell, like let's say you get rid of the bad part, like like you definitely would have been an idiot to mess that one. Like, let's be honest, bro. Yeah, like if like that would be like I would be honest if like and this is her without the bad part. Like, you would have been in like you'd be dumber than a dude who turns down a $3 million. I'm gonna be 100% on. However, you add that aspect of her. Yeah, I know, but yeah. Well, no, this is like a hypothetical, like no repercussions. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And to me, however, then when you add that aspect, you'd be a total idiot to get with her. So, like, that's what really sucks. Like, she literally goes from unicorn to red flag, all because of one thing, which I find insane. Unicorn, red flag, unicorn, red flag. Like, that's just kind of crazy to me, if I'm being honest. Oh, no, but to me it's one specific thing that does that. I mean, Pharaoh, if it was you and somebody gave you an option to get with her, what would you take it or would you stay away from her? Yeah, yeah, with both Safa. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And dude, what sucks, dude, is if it was, it's like when she's not acting like that, she's like the best person ever. Like, I'm gonna, Pharaoh, don't take offense to this. You promise you won't take offense? Just say it. Uh, okay. Okay, when she's not in that, if you take away the bad aspect of her, because I've talked to her a lot of times without the bad aspect, right? You get what I'm saying, right? Like, with all the good aspects, she's on maybe even above the level of talking to you. Like, I'd put her, like, right up there. Like, you're my favorite person to talk to, and when she's not acting with the bad aspect of her and talking about that stuff, she's on your level, maybe even a little bit above, which is kind of crazy to me. I don't know. Yeah, well, no, Pharaoh, I'm just saying that so, because I don't want you to think I don't like talking to you. I do. Like, you're probably my favorite person to talk to out of all my friends. You know? Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. But like, yeah, but like what I said that was just to say that like when she's not with her bad personality, that bad stuff, because she's had moments when she's not like that. She's like on your level of talking to, which I find kind of crazy. Because it's like it could go one moment, my around if you're like, I want to cut my ears off. That's like, okay, I'm talking to the female version of Pharaoh. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, so that kind of sucks. Yeah. Well, no, fair. I'm saying it's like, Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, Pharaoh, I'm not criticizing you, like, I'm just, like, I was just making a point. Oh, so we're still friends. Yeah, we're still friends, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I've had friends in the past. I mean, yeah, because I've had people in the past where when I say, like, oh, you're cool to talk to whoever, so-and-so is better at XYZ than you, then they get, like, all offended, and they're like, oh, so you don't like talking to me? You hate me? I'm like, dog, that's not what I said. All I said was, this person at XYZ have a better quality than you. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, but, like, no, so we're still chill, we're still buddies and stuff. Okay. But, like, yeah, but you get the point. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Like, hell yeah. I mean, like, look at the solo server. But honest, dude, like, yeah, I gotta make, like, I actually have to make a video where I describe, like, my whole history of the solo server. Like, I will, like, I don't know, like, when I have free time, like, cause it is, like, this history and story of me and the solo server is long. And sometime I gotta make, like, just this long story of my whole story with this long video talking about my story with them. What? Me? Why do you say that? No, that's... I mean, dude, do you know what sucks is, so, my first band, it's controversial whether it was even valid or not. Like, some say it was, some say it wasn't. And my second ban, as we know, wasn't unfair. But what I hated was, after my first ban, like, I saw in the server people are talking how they missed me. They're like, should we add Zap back? This was before I had my first unbanning. Should we give Zap a second chance? You get the whole picture, right? And they're like, yeah, it sucks without him in here. They're like, Zap was a legend. He's our friend. And there were some people, I'm not going to name them now, but when I was in the server, we talked every day. And as soon as I got banned, they stopped talking with me. They stopped associating with me. Like, they just ignored my messages. And the day I returned, they went back to talking to me like nothing ever happened. Which I found was a dirty move. But at the time, I didn't get too heated because it had been like years. Like, I'm not going to judge someone for something that they did like over 2 years ago. Yeah, I will. I will after I tell you this story. So you get the picture. So we had like people say like, oh, we miss Sap. It's not the same with him. And this was before I was unbanned again. And the people that stopped messaging me, stopped associating with me, are saying, yeah, this server was better with that, blah, blah, blah. So when I rejoined, I figured like that would make no sense for them to kick me again. If virtually everybody was saying, we miss Zap, Zap's a legend. Like basically, Job, he was saying like the server isn't the same without him. Like just a lot of people were saying we miss him. So I figured like, alright, I'm good, like we'll be friends. And then I get my second ban and history repeated with themselves. Those same people stopped associating with me, stopped talking to me, and people were back to saying we miss Zap, the server is dead without him, it's not the same. And I'm like, this is literally history repeating themselves. First off, if you talk about how much you miss me, how much of a good friend I was, why are you banning me a second time? It's gonna repeat, and it did. Like I told people, like you're gonna miss me. And they're like, no, we won't. Even though on my first ban they did, and now those same people are back to ignoring me twice. Like the first time I'd excuse it, it was over 2 years ago, but twice again, that's just insanity. Do you want me to message you those people? Yes, sir. Hold on, wait. I gotta think for a minute. Yeah, hold on. I gotta do some thinking. Dude, why can't I remember their names? Okay. Wait, what's going to be good? What? Yeah, here. Yeah. Yeah, I sent you 2 more messages too. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Hell yeah, now can I say something? Alright, fair. Alright, you ready to... Alright, can I go, Pharaoh? Alright, I want them to feel the emotional pain of witnessing their family members being killed in front of their own eyes. However, I don't want to actually do it because I don't want to actually kill innocent people. And then what I want to do is I want to have their private parts ripped off, force them to eat their own private parts raw. And then I want to have their skin peeled off. And I heard the serial killer, he did a trick where he removed people's eyes so they could see themselves getting tortured. So then I'd want to do that, and then I would want to set heat in their body so hard that they begin crying and crying and crying. And I want them to suffer so much that they become suicidal. And on the day when they're suffering in the grave and burning in hell, they are actually relieved because they're no longer suffering under that. When they're in the 7th layer of hell, next to Satan themselves, I want them to say, Alhamdulillah, I'm not suffering under that, but Alhamdulillah, as we literally tear their blood and skin apart and make them eat their own flesh, as their entire family watches as we pry open their rib cages and crush their bones while they're still attached to their body, rip them out, reattach them over and over again. That's my message. Do you agree with my message? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, did he? Want to do that? Wait. Yeah, I wrote a whole diss track on him too. What do you want me to message you this diss track? Hell yeah. Yeah, for sure. So let me find... Hell yeah. Alright, Pharaoh, I'm gonna ping you in my server. This isn't... Just react to it and let me know what you think. Like, read the lyrics, but please speak in code. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, you can, but you have to speak in code. I don't want this... Does that work? Pharaoh, did you hear what I said? Pharaoh? Yeah, just read it out loud, but speak in code. Whenever you see it. You've seen it? Oh, what do you think of it? You've seen it? Well, do you know who I parried this off of? Who? They don't understand the thing they say on Twitter. Yeah, you've seen that one? Huh, nice. Cheeks loves Vosick. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go now, but would you wanna talk another day? What day do you think you'll be available to talk? Yeah, Friday works. No, not tomorrow. Friday works. See you, man.